Sage Wanderer here, and welcome to Coffee Talk! So, in case you didn't know, Coffee Talk is a series of videos where I talk about theories and paranormal stuff and conspiracy things that I don't necessarily believe, but I think is really interesting. So today, we're talking about alien invasion false flag. Dun, dun, dun. Well, if you haven't heard the alien invasion false flag theory, let's talk about it. So, the idea is that aliens will invade and make themselves known to us, and it's actually a false flag. It's really the United States or the globalist or some government dark agency, the Illuminati, some secret society or something that's trying to fool you with this fake alien invasion to force you into accepting global government. So the concept is that the fake aliens will land, make a big show of it. Of course, they'll kind of mostly look like us with a little help from some Hollywood makeup. And they will fly genuine flying saucers, since that's technology that we actually possess according to the theory. And that these triangular craft that everyone are seeing are not alien spacecraft at all, but are actually United States government flying machines, anti-gravity machines. Do, do, do. So they'll descend onto the capitals of the earth, proclaim that they are aliens and that we should join together in peace and harmony under one global government or be destroyed. You decide. Kinda scary. So, sorry, I didn't mean to make you spill your coffee or anything. Now, that's one theory, but this theory comes in several segmented, kind of diversified ideas. That there is also another sort of semi-related theory, and this would be the fake alien invasion to cover up for the rapture. So some people think, Christian people think, that a rapture will happen. I'm sure most everyone knows what the rapture is, but essentially it's where all of the good people that love Jesus get sucked up to heaven, and all the rest of the people have to stay down here and fight it out with all the devils. And it's a big ugly tribulation period, and the beast and the horns and the you know, the Omen Damien thing. You know what I'm talking about. End time stuff. So that theory says that the rapture happens and it leaves so many people missing that they explained it away with an alien invasion, and they use that to scare everyone. And then that, once again, the fake flying machines come down and the people come out and that claim to be aliens and say, we kidnapped all y'all's people, and we're going to do bad things to them and the rest of you unless you join into one global government, and then you'll have certain rights and no one can do that to you again. Or like the good aliens will come and say the bad aliens took them away. That somehow the return of Jesus Christ, according to this theory, will get confused up with and kind of intermingled with the false flag idea, that they'll kind of interact in some way. So that's the basics of the theory, that we could be looking at a really confusing time where aliens will descend onto the planet and make themselves known. David Wilcock and a lot of the ancient alien theory people call this full disclosure, that they claim that we have been in contact with aliens for 80 years nearly or longer. And we've been trading with them for technology, and so sooner or later they can't hide it anymore, and they haven't told us all this time because we can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. The truth, you can't handle the truth. Sorry. And so now they've got to tell us all because, you know, we've figured it out anyway, and why hide it? And plus they got an agenda and some stuff to do, and it's going to require all of us to know about the aliens. So there's that crowd that's pushing that. Some people claim that's the real deal. Those are the people that think that demons are aliens, and angels are aliens, and ancient gods were aliens. Now there's people that believe the other way, that they believe that, now get this straight here, they believe that aliens are demons. And you think it's the same thing, but it doesn't work both ways. They think that those are demons pretending to be aliens. So these gray aliens that come into your bedroom at night and kidnap you and take you off to probe you, a lot of Christians claim that those aliens are actually demons. And then there's people that are I try to make it work both ways. You know, I try to make it go both ways, in that I believe that aliens are demons and demons are aliens. And but it does make a difference. One is kind of just basically explaining away the Bible and Christianity as and really ancient Judaism and ancient history according to the Bible. They kind of explain that away as mythology, trying to keep up, explain with mythology some of these real world things that are happening, like alien invasions and alien takeovers and alien interferences and don't. So what if all these things happened at once? What if the aliens came back after a mass disappearance? Would you think you missed the rapture? You know, I was raised in a Pentecostal preacher's home, and I was scared to death about the rapture. My sisters used to torment me. We would come home, and my parents wouldn't be there. We'd come home from school, and they would say, or, we would come into the house, and my mom and dad would be gone, and they would say, well, that's it. We missed the rapture. See, you thought you were the goody two-shoes little kid, didn't you? You're not going to make the... They used to torment me so bad. My sisters were awful. God bless them. But sometimes later on in life, I would come home from school by myself and no one would be in the house, and I'd think I missed the rapture. So I kept by the phone the holiest woman in our church. I kept her phone number right there by the phone. And so if I came home and I thought I missed the rapture, I'd run and call her house, and if she picked up, I knew I didn't miss it, because if she wasn't going to heaven, nobody was. So are we looking at full disclosure? Are aliens real? Do you think they're demons? Do you think that they're angels and demons? Or do you think that demons and angels are aliens? I mean, it's two different ways of looking at it. Would you be confused? What would you think as a Christian if alien creatures descended on the White House and demanded that we all join the World Federation of Planets? But we have to have one government and one president, as it were, and one election. And all nationalism is gone. It'd be a great ruse if you were trying to build a world government, and you were trying to get everyone to give up their nationalities and join into a one global new world order. Wouldn't an alien invasion with powerful looking aliens and flying machines demanding that you do it be a heavy motivator? Very interesting. It's enough to give me a headache. Boy, I'm telling you, there's a lot of coffee required for this one. The only reason I don't believe this theory is I probably believe it. I just don't believe which way to believe. Does that make sense? Is the rapture the real thing that's going to happen? And the alien invasion story a cover-up? If that's the case, I'm going in round 1. I ain't hanging around for round 2. I don't intend to hang around. If there is a pre-tribulation rapture happening, I would like my ticket now. Thank you. Well, I have my ticket. My ticket is stamped. It's in my wallet. I'm going. So then what happens after that would be somebody else's issue. But what if there isn't a rapture? What if this alien invasion is a ruse? What if a lot of people think the ancient alien theory is right, and they are shaken away from their more Christian or Muslim or Jewish ideologies about this sort of thing? I don't know. It's pretty complex. So what do you think about this theory that we may be facing a full disclosure or a fake rapture or a real rapture? Some people think that they may kidnap a bunch of us and sell us off to slavery to the aliens and then call it a rapture. Scary stuff, interesting time to be alive for certain. But thanks for hanging in there with us, and yeah, we'll see you next time on Coffee Talk.